Hello everyone and welcome to another episode on my vanilla Minecraft server. And today it is turning nighttime as I get started recording, but that's okay. If I look up, the ceiling design doesn't translate very well to circles, but that's gonna drive me nuts. I've got the roof done, and it's done across the entire building, and that's our last rocket in that stack. I went ahead and finished it up over here too. It's kind of the same problem. The roof design, it works very nicely with straight edges and even sides and whatnot. It doesn't work very well over a circle, unfortunately. And our map is actually up to date. Fly around over here. Land. Whatever. But as it just popped into view, you can see the entire structure now has a roof. I'm not sure why it picks this bright red color for the nether brick, but it does. Also, this is one of the hardest maneuvers I've had, but everything should be all 100% spawn proof around the whole entire thing. Yep, blinded. Whoopsie. Come on. Come on, let's go to bed after we smash our face on the wall. Unfortunately, once you get a lighting glitch, it doesn't go away. But basically, yeah, it's finished. I'll leave that open for the other part, because this isn't the only thing that I've been working on. I hear an explored cave. Although where it is, I'm not entirely sure. There is one other big project that I've been working on since the last episode. Up this way. It requires us to go through this portal over here. I'm not going to read the sign, not going to read the sign, not going to read the sign. Look down, look down, look down, look down, look down, look up. Ta-da! We have an ender now. There you go. When I started, you probably... The old habit where you're in your ears, it's really loud, so you talk louder. Yeah. You may have noticed when I started recording, I've got 125 levels. Don't really need to repair anything, just because I have, like, killing lots of Endermen. This is just the most satisfying thing in the world. And it's really easy to get to where you can't hit them fast enough. And no, this is not Ilmango's design. This is the old zip crowd design. I compromised by building it down low, even though technically that's not absolutely required for this particular design. I'm not noticing any difference in speed. It still takes a second because they got to start falling down, and there's a bit of a delay as they fall. Is it up to here? Nope. This one. Yeah, this column. This column over here. But basically, I've got the hoppers. This is all double carpet, and underneath the carpet there is a line of hoppers that you can hear the item elevator which goes up top there. Silence. But yeah, it's just a basic glass elevator to hopper chain, which then takes them all over to these chests. It's just bulk storage of ender pearls. Over here is an item sorter. This is how we sort the ender pearls out to be disposed of. Down below, you can't see it, but there's a dropper pointing down into the void to get rid of the overflow. If you accidentally throw something in there and all these chests are full, it'll end up over here. At the moment, the way this is set up, if you throw it in there, it would end up one of these chests probably. Which chest is it? Must be filling up the hopper back here. Let's see if we can get that. Yeah. Now it should start filling up. At the moment, it would be in this hopper, or this chest. But when it's all full up, stuff would end up in here instead of getting disposed of. The ender pearls, on the other hand, go down below. Also, before I started, I didn't have all that many endermen killed. I'm over 10,000 now, so yeah. I also threw down a little enchanting table, an anvil, which, if this anvil were to break, would be a problem because both those carpets would fall too. Ender chest so you can get to your stuff. Nothing terribly fancy. It's just a endermite and a minecart up top. You can actually walk back and forth, and there's a ladder here at the end. But yeah, nothing fancy. Unfortunately, there's the lighting glitch here too, and it drives me nuts. Goodbye. Do we need any more XP? No. I know this. It's gonna drive me nuts till I fix it. I know this XP farm over here can be pretty good too, but the way it's set up right now, it's not at its absolute max efficiency, which is okay. It still works as an XP farm. It's just not as fast as it could be. Also, I've noticed, I'm not sure what I did wrong or what, because I have trouble hitting the guardians in there for some reason. I think the iron trap doors might be in the wrong spot. I'm not sure. And I did go around to light things up just so that we don't get bats in here. But yeah, from here, I have trouble hitting them, and I'm not sure why. Come on, out of the cupboard. But it does work. And of course we have the hopper line that we keep smashing our faces on every time. Every single time. And then we've got our big farm over here and a matching gliding glitch over here. Yep. But all the roof is now done. And if I'm being completely honest, I really don't know what to do at this point. I mean, I don't mind playing in this world, but it's getting to the point where I don't really have... I was thinking I might do a spider farm. I think I could probably crank one out for this episode since I've got a few days before it actually goes live. Yeah. And I actually was wanting to do a little bit more talky in this episode because the truth is, I've been feeling very much like I'm done. I've been here before. About 2 years ago from when I'm recording this, I'd been watching all the DreamWorks Dragon stuff over and over again every day for 8 months, I think it was. Let's see now. I'm pretty sure I started in February, so February, March, April, May, June, July. About 6 months. And I had gotten to the point where I was like, okay, now what? Well, that's kind of what I've been feeling with this, unfortunately. I really wanted to get the roof on this thing. And I've kind of... interesting tweet image. Anyways, where was it? Oh yeah, I've been kind of feeling that way again. I'd started feeling that way at the beginning of August. And So I played Kerbal Space Program modded, of course, and played with that for a week or so. Landed on everything you can land on in game, and then a issue happened with one of the mods, or I think I actually tried to add a mod, and then it completely butchered everything up. And so I stopped doing that, and I played some more, or I did more of the dragons. And I was still feeling kind of, well, okay, that you've done this for so long, and even though you're the highly obsessive type that does things like that, you're kind of to the, okay, now what? What do we do next? And I saw some Minecraft that was done well, which is what got me started with this. Unfortunately, about 2 years, not quite 2 years from that point, I'm starting to feel that way again. And so, I'm not really sure what I want to do next. I mean, there's a few farms we could build, but you know what? They're not all in here. But we've basically done most of what's in here. Let's see, we've got our nether portals all set up. We've got an egg farm. We've got the hoppers set up at spawn, which is something to do with the command blocks. It doesn't work. I should probably go in and do the loot table thing like they've got on Season 5 for Hermitcraft. I think that would probably fix that. I have a slime farm, which even though it's that really crappy ancient design with an iron golem and whatnot, I think it's doing okay. All of this is from that farm. So, yeah, it works very well. It's over by my branch mine. We've got skeleton farms. I've actually got... that was a reference for the extra saliva. That particular one is for the one over at the spawn town, which is all been done for quite a while. I finally did the dual zombie farm. It's not an XP grinder, but it is a dual spawner farm. We've got our witch farm. We've got the iron farm. Originally, I was going to build the Iron Titan again, but then I was thinking, I really don't want to build that again. So I built that resettable farm. Finally got the Ender built, and the end fight was quite a while ago. Within the first week or two, I believe. We've done both the ocean monuments, which we've actually made into farms. We've got our XP Guardian farm over there. We've got a bulk item farm over there, which the storage still can't keep up with. Let's see. Basic farms at Spawn Town. We do have most of the basic farms there. There's no wool farm there, but that's mostly because... Ow. With where it is, sheep spawn naturally, so I didn't see a point in making a sheep farm there. Let's see, what else? Kill ourselves. We've got our villager breeder going. We've got the trading hall going. Those are portal coordinates. We've got all the bulk stored items. We've got it's a dual skelly farm. It's not the most efficient. I was thinking a way to make it more efficient would be to turn it into a max entity cramming farm, but let's see, we're on this page. I've got the sheep farm done. We've got our map area all set up. I never did bother with that. We've got our bedroom up there, which we were just at. The brewery and the enchanting room. Basically, I made 2 enchanting rooms altogether. We've got one over here at this XP farm, and one at the Ender. Simply because, logically, you'd want to have your where you use the XP near to where you get XP. It made sense to me. Same thing with the potion room. I just kind of tucked it away in a corner. I can't say that I've actually brewed anything this season. In fact, I'm pretty sure I haven't. Somewhere there is an advancement for that. Nope, not that. Yeah, brewing a potion. Yeah, we haven't done that. I haven't obtained a wither skill either. Let's see now, the skeleton farm. Flower farm, I thought about it, but I'm not really... Given how often you really use dyes, even with the concrete, usually you will it's best to make a farm for whatever color you're using. But in my case, especially with the squids, we're in the middle of an ocean, so a squid farm's not going to be that effective. And spawn's also an ocean, which kind of kills your efficiency of a squid farm, especially if you're on a server by yourself, because there's no one to go and run around spawn and slay squids. So, and that would be the color I would need is ink. That's from that. Basically, I stuck the nether wart in with the potions. As for the blaze farm, we could do that for an episode. I'm not sure. And then the cocoa bean farm. I had the idea to make a cocoa bean farm, given how many brown things we've used. That feels a little unnecessary. Yeah, I might build one at some point. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is take a bit of a break from the server for a little bit. The day this I'm recording this is normally the day that this episode would go up, but I didn't have anything in particular ready to go, and I was thinking that, well, with what this episode is, I'd probably do fun for Monday. I've got a few episodes backlogged of that modded series, which should be going up the day this normally would go out. And there's another episode scheduled to go out Friday the same week. I'll have a think about what I want to do. So I'm not 100% certain on that. And so I might be taking a minute of a break. I might not log into the server for a couple of days here. In any event, I do hope you enjoyed the video, even if it is a bit more talky of an episode. If you did enjoy it, do be sure to hit that like button. And if you really enjoyed the video and you're wanting to see more videos, do be sure to subscribe. And you can subscribe by clicking on the picture of my Minecraft guy's face on the screen. And you can also check out some of the other videos of mine as well. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.